But the word for describing shared borders. Imagine standing at the edge of your property, wondering where exactly your land ends and your neighbor's begins. This is where our word of the day comes into play. Abut. Word type. Abut is a verb, meaning abut means to touch or share a border with something else. It's often used when describing how properties, buildings, or geographical features are positioned in relation to each other. Word history. The word abut has an interesting etymology. It entered the English language in the 15th century, derived from the Anglo-French word abuter, which means to touch at one end. This, in turn, comes from the Old French word outer, where means to or at, and bouter means to strike or push against. Antonyms. Some antonyms for abut include separate, detach, and disconnect. Synonyms. Synonyms for abut include adjoin, border, touch, neighbor, and be adjacent to. Examples used in sentences. Let's look at some examples to better understand how to use abut in context. The garden abuts the forest, creating a beautiful transition from cultivated to wild landscape. Our office building abuts a charming cafe, which is convenient for coffee breaks. The two countries abut each other along a 200-kilometer border marked by a mountain range. Common errors in use. One common mistake when using abut is confusing it with about. While they sound similar, about is a preposition or adverb meaning approximately or concerning, whereas abut is always a verb describing physical proximity. Another error is using abut for things that are merely close to each other but not actually touching. Remember, abut implies direct contact or shared border. Lastly, be careful with prepositions. We say something abuts something else, not abuts to or abuts with. To wrap up, abut is a precise and sophisticated word to describe how things border each other. Its usage demonstrates a nuanced understanding of spatial relationships, which can be particularly useful in academic or professional contexts. By incorporating abut into your vocabulary, you're showcasing language skills that align with the expectations of an IELTS band score of 8.0. Remember its specific meaning of touching or sharing a border, and you'll be able to use it with confidence in your writing and speaking tasks.